Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna go live on Facebook and we'll commence. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this special full moon vigil with yours truly, priestess of the goddess. Yes, 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 I did say priestess, and I did say the holy, sacred, and divine word, Goddess, goddess, who dances with her brother sun. Goddess who dances with her brother sun to make and create all fruits, vegetables, and legumes. Our brothers and sisters, farmers, harvest for us to make a great or maintain civilization. So I'm gonna say at the beginning, commencing on this full moon day, 11:11 a.m. in the morning in Hawk Island, Montreal. I am thankful, grateful for this cup of coffee, for the fact that my rent in this underground temple has been paid. And of course, I thank and offer kisses and hugs and tickles to the farmers, truckers, butchers, bakers, nurses, daycare workers, construction workers, sanitation workers, dock workers, bus drivers, and all the workers of the collective North American civilization. 11:12 a.m. full moon vigil. I'm gonna do a special nature meditation of philosophizing a little bit over milk and coffee, half milk, half coffee. The word goddess, Goddess. I want to also take a minute to thank the NASA's space exploration program and moon landing program, Artemis, and of course the NASA's workers thereof at NASA who named it after a goddess, since goddess was one of the names of the many goddesses and goddesses, many faces of the one goddess who dances with her brother sun. By that dance now make secretes and produce fruits, vegetables, and legumes. Canada coast to coast, United States of America, Mexico, Guatemala, Panama, Costa Rica, Bolivia, Colombia, Peru, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Brazil. It's North America, Central America, and South America as well. And of course, it is not yet sunset over Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. In some places, it is 5:13 a.m. in p.m. p.m. as it is 11:13 a.m. in the morning here, and in some places it is 5:13 p.m. in the afternoon, 6:13 or 6 or even 7. As a universal spiritual teaching student, as a student since I'm learning every day and had many past lives, many incarnations, and even today I am still a piece of dust, dancing and lusting nonetheless, piece of dust, but still a piece of dust in the face of the goddess which dances with her brother sun, whose trees, the majestic trees round about, east, west, north, south, are but the hairs on the goddess's body. And as I'm meditating on this full moon vigil, that I am not perfect, far from it. Got issues, got vices, got lust, get moody, get upset, get triggered. At some things I am mediocre, I admit it. Guilty. At some things I am average, I accept it. At some things I am so. Indeed, I am great at dancing, the world's greatest dancer. Although broke my dancing choreography and dances are GOLD, goddess blessed. steps channeled from the goddess. Who's the greater dancer than me? Who dances with her brother sun, and has danced while many prophets came about, round about. Many past lives, many incarnations. On this full moon vigil, we'll discuss the belief in reincarnation, which is a belief that is shared by many spiritual traditions, religions, including Judaism, the Kabbalah, and the Hinduism, and other religions, other spiritualities. Was a Hindu and was a Jew in the past lives, was a Hindu and was a Jew in past lives, was a Hindu and was a Jew in past lives. But it seems that for some, only say God, 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 and not the goddess. The word doesn't come on the mouth of many that easy, or not at all, who are spiritual teachers or members of a religion who are involved in spirituality. Right? And of course, myself as a universal spiritual teaching student and priestess, wannabe priestess of the goddess for many years. My goddess dances with her brother sun, east, west, north, south, and gets one kiss from her sister above, starlit, queen of heaven, heavens above. And that one kiss turned into 718 trillions of kisses. So kisses God. That's what can offer, because sometimes we say no to the offers, we say no to the offers, no. Priestess Hana of the Dancing Goddess Army will never say no to LOV, to loving, cooking, kissing, and of course dancing, dancing, dancing. With music, you invite the priestess at your event. Feel free DM commission. And my official volunteer representative, Ritz Yellow will probably instruct, direct, and commend you. In yours truly, my name, HNNAH. It is this morning, it's getting hotter, and meditating on the drought. The drought that it has been hitting not just the collective North American civilization, but also the Western Europe and Africa, and even from the news in the past last week and past 2 weeks out of Asia, specifically China. As of course I am a universal spiritual teaching student, I believe in attaining and reaching towards world peace, but do understand that civilizational differences and tension, cultural tension and differences, even spiritual or philosophical as well, do exist. We do feel moody, do feel upset, we get angry, puff, we have aggression. Keywords are of course channeling and sublimating, Forgive but don't forget much, forgive but don't forget much, don't forget much. I ask for forgiveness to those that have offended, have transgressed a many. Don't have the full perfect karma, don't play the self-righteous floating on a cloud. I do have the cravings of the flesh. As a spiritual teaching student, I sanctify and consecrate the flesh, the carnal, the physical, the matter, which there's holiness and divinity. As the philosophy is that the body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. The philosophy is that the body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. And encourage all to exercise regularly. The regular physical activity, it has been, and it is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly. I was responding to, and please on the social media, try to have constructive criticism and offer alternative solutions, and ask questions, discern, try to be balanced. I know that it can be very toxic, and I have toxicity within myself. Admitting that At some things we are mediocre, average, so is, of course, path of healing, and action is required in our own healing. The action is required, right? In our own healing, for the cleaning, for the purification, to break the impasses, to break the impasse, to break the impasse. If my brothers and sisters are gonna channel and sublimate the aggression, the violence, and to activities such as art, dancing, cleaning, cooking, painting, even massaging, offering services such as offering of service, massage services, or whatever XYZ, which cannot afford at the moment. It's getting expensive, food prices. So we have the economic, financial, commercial things of life which can impede for us to do more, to do more, and to do more for others as well. To finance art, to finance working, to finance doing, and the channeling of aggression and violence into constructive purposes. Sometimes we need love, and love is also action, is the philosophy. But of course, I can read from a piece of paper a overly sophisticated academic parlance and diatribe and discuss and sing. In this full moon meditation, I wanna light this incense in the name of the forgotten goddess. I light this incense at 11:12, 2 a.m. in the name of the forgotten goddess. In the name of the forgotten goddess who dances with her brother sun, I light this incense. And of many names, of many names, of many names, across the centuries and millennia, today she still dances with her brother the sun, and will dance long after Priestess Hannah's gone. And please, 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 if this is the last video I make, I'm triple vaccinated, so COVID protected and hygiene in public is important, so practice it. But if it's the last video that I do make, XYZ, life is short. With consent, make love is the main message. With consent, make love is the main message. With consent, make love. Just ask, just ask, just ask policy. It's a yes or a no or a maybe. And if it's the last video that I do make, and let's say in the name of the forgotten goddess, goddess GODDSS, of many names, many appellations throughout the centuries, hidden, lost in translation. Maybe Miriam's dance was indeed the dance of a goddess. Maybe Miriam's dance, Moses' sister was indeed was indeed the dance of a goddess. Miriam's sister's Moses, whom I met in a past life, and whom I danced with in a past life. Forgotten goddess, many names, across different ages have I been incarnated, reincarnated today. I'm gonna ask the supporters, anybody watching this, to support a dance, the Dancing Goddess Army, which is my vision, my idea, and my hope, and my dream, and my call to all, to establish the Dancing Goddess Army, to be an integrated, international integrated dance league, integrated, to be an all gender, all ages, all sexual orientations inclusive. And I'm asking the patriarchal sports leagues, my brothers, patriarchal sports leagues, multi-millionaire athletes, to triple the cheerleaders' salaries, because dancing is also a sport, and to give 10% at least of what they make, of what you made during COVID, to women's sports leagues, to women's sports leagues, to women's sports leagues. Since, let's be honest, there's not even one women's sports league which even makes close economically, financially, commercially, what the patriarchal sports leagues make, there's not even one, right? Sure, they are independent women athletes, tennis players, and what have you, who have made economic, financial, commercial success and are millionaires, but as a league, thousands of players such as the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, or the MLB, there is not even one women's sports league which makes even close financially, economically to what the aforementioned patriarchal sports leagues make. Not even one. I put the ashes on this. I do not drop ashes on the floor, and it's safe, safe, safe. Many names of the goddess, forgotten but still dances. The trees are but the hairs on the goddess's body as she dances with her brother son, who has not been dethroned by any prophet, still sitting on his throne. O son, brother of the goddess, who is still enthroned, dancing with her brother on the throne, not having dethroned by any prophet. The sun rises and sets. The goddess dances, dances, dances. Millions of birds going east, west, north, south. Billions of trees, life and light and life. Mountains of many, mountains of plenty. Priestess of the goddess with a chant, so lovely. Who's not perfect, got flaws, got vices, imperfections. Get moody, get upset. I send a kiss to the farmers and a kiss to the truckers. I send a kiss to the butchers and the bakers and the nurses and the doctors. I send a kiss to the grocery store clerks, the warehouse workers, the sanitation workers and the dock workers, and the bus drivers and the pilots, and the train conductors and the firefighters. I send you a kiss. Thou I offer, priestess of the goddess, on this blessed full moon holiday. We've forgotten what they say. Full moon, goddess, goddess, many a names I do pray. Invoke, invoke, I am a piece of dust, I admit it. Acknowledge I got faults and issues. This flesh, the consecration of emotions, of the feelings, they do matter. As the mathematics, brains and muscle get the infrastructure, finance, food security. Finance the dancing goddess army. Finance the goddess's army, the dancing goddess army. For the civilization and nature harmony. That is my plea, my plea, my plea. On this full moon, so that you can see, to dance and round about, when you order round about the sun with a new light, and hygiene and science and the light, and emotions and the feelings and the psychology, and the philosophy that the body is a temple for pleasure and purpose, and invest in working out and training, regular physical activity, push-ups, 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 with some squats, with some meditation and some rest, because it is the Sabbath. The dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom, the dragon kingdom and the dancing goddess. The dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom Sabbath commences Friday at midnight. So it is the Sabbath, special full moon Sabbath. Yours truly feast. I am thankful, grateful that I have food to eat, to write poetry and continue chanting, loving and doing this healing meditation for myself and for all my willingly loving allies and armies. Pledge your allegiance, legions. Pledge your allegiance, legions. Pledge your allegiance, legions. Kisses I got. The priestess gets thirsty. The priestess gets thirsty. With a star blue sky sea. The trees they be going with a wind that's be blowing, blowing and showing, the winds that be hoeing, yes, the roaring of the lion, and the snake hisses onwards, and the kisses our goddess, and the children be birthing, and the goddess still dances, the brother is still enthroned on his throne, as he rises and sets, the sun is a full moon, full moon. I'm grateful, thankful that I got this milk. Priestess is thirsty. Thank you to the cows. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you. Cows, cows, cows. And the chicken who gives us the eggs, eggs, eggs. And the cows who give this priestess the milk. Holy, sacred, divine milk for thine healing. As we try to do better in our food security, in our treatment of animals, of cows. Kiss are holy, holy. Cows are holy, holy. Milk is holy. Food is holy, sacred, and divine. Ah. Ah. Mm. Thank you, love you, kiss you, cows, and the farmers who harvested the milk so that I have it for today, this full moon special holiday, and enjoy it. The pleasure of the taste and the nutrients which is gives for my teeth and my bones. We're gonna continue chanting. We're just gonna pour some more coffee. Opa. Ah, this coffee smells so good. Ah, this coffee smells so good. Doing a meditation on the coffee. Do not know the coffee's origins, since do check the labels of the products that buy. But do know that, of course, it can come from Central America, Cuba, Latin America, or even Africa or Asia, Vietnam, Ethiopia. It can be from Uganda, Ivory Coast, or it could be from Brazil, Colombia, Bolivia, Peru, Panama, Costa Rica, Honduras. Don't know, it doesn't say no that the black coffee bean was made initially in a red berry and was harvested by one of my brothers and sisters, farmers who harvested. But initially, it was created, made, and designed and produced. Just like all the other fruits, all the other vegetables, all the other legumes, all the grain by the dance of the goddess with her brother the sun. All fruits, vegetables, and legumes are made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with her brother the sun. All the fruits, vegetables, and legumes are made, produced by the dance of the goddess with her brother the sun. And everybody gotta eat. Everybody gotta eat. Everybody gotta eat. Even real rich multi-millionaire artists, you rich multi-millionaire athletes in the patriarchal sports leagues, please finance, give to the Dancing Goddess Army. Looking for volunteers, right? Create websites. Priestess HNNH, looking for LOV, Love is Action. Volunteer supporters, because of all levels of dancing, you can just move your head. I'll consider that as dancing. But you can't dance like this though. You can't dance like that though. No. You can't never dance like that. No. But that's okay, cause I still love you, still love you. You're better than doing this than me though, I admit it. See, I admit I'm mediocre at some things. I acknowledge I'm average at certain things. I affirm that I'm mediocre, average, and so-so at some things. I am great at dancing, the greatest dancer that is, for sure, one of the greatest dancers to have ever lived. That I can say, unapologetically, unashamedly. Thanks to the goddess, thanks to the goddess, thanks to the goddess who danced with the bird sun. And I spent many years in the university of the goddess, of pain, of suffering, pain and suffering, pain of suffering, with it some laughter and joy and struggle. But I am a piece of dust, dancing and lusting and wishing and hoping, and getting upset, piece of dust, getting moody, getting angry. But I'm a piece of dust nonetheless, in the face of the goddess who, in a past life, as I was carving on the pyramids as an artist, was trying to depict the goddess, and I was carving her on her majestic hair, with her majestic hair, with her majestic hair on the pyramids. In a past life, I was writing hieroglyphs and wanted the art of the cows and the flora and the fauna, and of course the depictions of the goddess, some of it in the art in ancient Egypt was made by yours truly. In this life, cannot draw, cannot paint, we can dance and sing. So speaking of singing and dancing, on this full moon we're gonna sing a song. Channel goddess. Gonna light some incense again. Gonna light the incense again. I hear people laughing, it's good. Goddess, priestess tickles my allies' armies. I offer, because she know I don't like tickles, fine. I will never say no to hugs, love, drink, kisses, food, invitations, depending XYZ. Don't invite me for, try to spring that holy water in the name of you know what, in the name of you know what. Try to spring that holy water, you know what. I'm not gonna say it. I'm only gonna have a discussion with the Pope if he invites the priestess to dance at the Vatican and say the word goddess. Gonna write it on a piece of paper, because he seems to be good to read piece of paper, Mr. Pope. The Pope. Goddess, no. Bearded. God. Yes, big beards. You got big beards, and thou got mastery, thou got, with your understanding and your compassion and your spells of your God. You got mastery with your compassion and your understanding and your spelling, your spells of God. You got mastery and understanding with your spelling of God. But with my goddess, I pass over, give me another kiss. I pass over, I give me another kiss. And if it's my last breath today, I say, goddess, pass over, I pass over. I pass it over, and give me, goddess, another kiss, and the sun will rise and set. Suffice it for the understanding to understand, and the wise to be wise. But I am a piece of dust, yes. Lusted. I still do. I still. The physical aspect is a part of life. Sanctifying the physicality, sanctifying the matter, the life, the body as a temple for pleasure and purpose. As a temple for pleasure and purpose is an ongoing process. It's where we still have struggles. Right? There's spiritual struggles to say the word goddess. They are spiritual struggles to say goddess. They are spiritual struggles to say the word goddess. I've been in the University of the Goddess for many years, and I'm still a piece of dust, channeling the dancing goddess's dust. As I'm calling all to the dancing goddess and the Dragon Kingdom. The Dancing Goddess Army, officially International Integrated Dance League. The International Integrated Dance League. The International Integrated Dance League that I'm calling all willingly loving to support thereof. Who's a dancer? Everybody can dance. Yeah, I consider you can dance. If you can just move your head left and right. You can be part of the Dancing Goddess Army. Yep. You can clap clap. Do the snap the fingers with some lap on the lap. Please, if you see the children do a push-up, encourage the children, applaud and encourage the children to do another push-up. Please, 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 if you see the children do a pirouette, applaud the children and encourage them to do another one. Please, 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 if you see the children do a squat, applaud, encourage them and encourage them to do another one. If you see the children dance, applaud, encourage them to do some more, some more, some more. Dancing is a sport. Dancing is an art. And Priestess is a priestess of the goddess, forgotten, who still dances with her brother sun. One kiss from the goddess above starlit heaven on this full moon vigil. Gonna be able to see the moon later side last night. Channel some songs, rap songs, rock songs, pop songs. You know, Priestess Hannah, I can't dance. I can't rap, yeah. Keep that patriarch BS out of my face when I'm on the goddess shit, guys. Keep that patriarchal BS when I'm on my goddess vibe, goddess vibe, goddess vibe. Keep that patriarchal BS when I'm on the goddess vibe, goddess vibe, goddess vibe. Kisses, you want it? I got it. Dancing, I got it. What you want? A neck rub? Can do it. A massage? Can do it. I said just ask. Just ask. Just ask. Yeah, hell yeah, do a dance, yeah. Clean and get dirty, you see satellites. Elon Musk. I'll give him a kiss for a piece of dust that I dance in lust. For the goddess, clap it, dancing goddess, rap it. To the left, better circle it, circle it, circle it. Sun is rising, sun is setting. Sun is always rising and that setting, what the setting, yep. Civilization, nature. Flora and fauna with you. Kisses with the freestyle doing, art and spiritual full moon blessings. Goddess dances, produces harmony, get the wine. That wine coming from the grapes. Goddess produced with the kisses of the sun, yes, with a black fertile earth. And the nutrients, what a mystery, this is science and some spirituality. Spirituality and science can be complementary and not contradictory. Science and spirituality, for me, are complementary, not contradictory. Science and spirituality, for me, are complementary, but not contradictory. It's okay if you fail, try again. Spend many years connecting with the goddess. Many years connecting with the goddess. And still, I am a piece of dust, dancing dust, nonetheless some lusting dust, ranting, philosophizing piece of dust. on this full moon blessing. Yes, I'll never say no to love. Love is not love. My policy social media is show love or move along. Policy for social media, show love or move along. Show love or move along. Can discuss. Not over much, argue, not over much. Ask questions. Feel free. Priestess of the goddess HNNH, many past lives. Many incarnations right here on this 10th of September. Calling for all willingly living to support the creation of the Dancing Goddess Army. To be integrated dance league, officially titled the International Integrated Dance League, the Dancing Goddess Army. To be for pleasure and purpose, for environmental education and action, how we can do better composting, how we can do better recycling and garbage taking. So for pleasure and purpose, and to dance for pleasure, we could have, of course, professional dancing, organized dancing, and XYZ, XYZ. I'm asking Patriarchal Sports League CEOs, owners of the, and the athletes, multi-millionaire athletes of the Patriarchal Sports Leagues of the NFL National Football League, NHL National Hockey League, and the NBA National Basketball Association, and the MLB. The four Patriarchal Sports Leagues. There's not even one women's sports league which makes even close financially, economically, commercially to what they make, let's be honest. Not even close. No, there's not even one women's sports leagues which makes even close economically, financially, commercially to what the aforementioned NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB make. And multi-millionaire artists and all willing living to support, volunteer in any way. Discuss about the creation of the Dancing Goddess Army, the complementary to the Dragon Army. Two sides, sun and the moon, like two sides to a coin. Don't go one without the other. The Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom. The Dragon Kingdom and the Dancing Goddess Kingdom. The Dancing Goddess is the Dragon Kingdom and the vice versa. The Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom. And one kingdom. Under the sun and the stars on earth. Priestess on this full moon, blessing all my willingly allies and armies. Health is very important. Encourage to hygiene, take regular baths. Probably gonna take a bath later today. Probably gonna need to take a bath later today. Probably gonna take a bath, more than 1 hour bath. Water's holy, sacred and divine. As fire is the elements, water and fire and earth and air, and of course the other dimensions of the unseen and I hear children crying. Jim, what is it, baby? What are you crying about? What are you crying about? Let me lean you and sing to you about the goddess that dances with her brother the sun and makes and produces the fruits and the legumes and all the grain that we eat and the milk and the fruit and the lettuce and the tomatoes and the potatoes and everything that we eat. The new children heard a child crying outside and inspired me this song. How my allies and armies are pledge your allegiance, pledge your allegiance, pledge your allegiance are my de facto family, All my willingly living allies and army are my de facto family. So I love reading to children and writing children's books, and now I heard a child crying. I was imagining how I would intervene to try to calm the child down and show that the child is loved, and of course LOV, and to do XYZ activities to ensure that he's safe and loved. Safe and loved. That is principally a very principal thing. Encourage the children in hygiene, and the importance of the body, of the emotions and the feelings of the body, the holiness, the sanctity of the body. Of course, also the importance of course, between consenting adults, and of course between parents and children, or close friends whom the parents trust or have, and the importance of the touch as well, to touch the children and show them love, that they're loved. And comb the hair of all my willing living dancers who need combing hair. Do fundraising and XYZ, blah blah blah. Sometimes it requires action, doesn't it? Ya la la. Sometimes it requires doing, doesn't it? Ya la la. Yes, it does. So a child's song, which I imagine part of my continuing writing and creating, sometimes in oral form or inspired or channel the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom's educational curriculum protocols, the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom's educational curriculum protocols, the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom's educational curriculum protocols, which are a lot, sometimes are very simple, regular physical activity, working out, training, lots of dancing and bathing and hygiene and doing XYZ. Ah, oh, the child, the song of the dancing goddess. The goddess dances with her brother son to make, create, and produce all the vegetables and all the legumes and all the grain and the fruits and the tomatoes and the potatoes. Yep, by the dancing goddess make it with her brother the sun. The fruits, the vegetables, the legumes, those bananas and the oranges, and my favorite, the grapes, and my favorite, the grapes, and my favorite, the grapes. Dancing goddess, the trees are the hairs on her body. Green, green, green is the color of the dancing goddess army, who dances with her brother the sun. And we get moody, and we get angry, and what do? We dance, and do some push-ups, and do some squats, and do some cleaning, and say, I would need a hug, and I would need a hug, and I would need a hug, maybe a good hug, a long hug, a good petting of the hair, like the cat up in this lair. The cats and the dogs go round about in sound. The cat goes meow. The dog barks and barks. Some barking harder. Some barking liar. Some bark lower. Some never stop. Some dogs never stop. Those barking dogs. We gotta put them on a leash. Put them on a leash. Put them on a leash. Doggies, hush, 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 please. Priestess on a lion tamer, lions. Acacia trees be doing fire. Get it higher. Priestess of the irrational world, the emotional world, the subconscious, the unadmitted, by which sometimes we are moved in different XYZ directions, sometimes irrational actions, cravings and urges and lusts. Priestess Hannah's not 100% Freudian, a quarter Freudian, quarter Jungian, a quarter Crowleyan, and a quarter goddess blessed new psychological, spiritual philosophies and theorizing, philosophical theorizings, feelings. When I look at the moon and I try to feel the moon, and the beauty of the moon gazed last night, and it was beautiful, and was this beautiful golden yellow. So it triggered me these feelings, these emotions, these feelings, positive vibes, but also a vibe, a little bit of a transcendent vibe, a little bit of I want to drink a glass of wine vibe, a little bit I want to dance naked on this mountain, Mount Royal vibe. A little bit of a I want to dance naked on this mountain. Perhaps I do sometimes. Nobody watches. Nobody watches. Perhaps I do sometimes dance naked on the mountain. See me through the forests in the wild. At night, on the mountain. Mount Royal, the headquarters of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. That way. 7 miles, good walk, good march, marching dance. Blah blah, volunteer, la la la. Gonna try to do, we'll do, not try. But try, I mean, if we, sometimes we fail, we gotta try again. And I've tried again in many years. Connecting with the goddess, the word goddess. It's roundabout. And there she is, east. There she's west. There she's north. There she's south. And below and above, the beautiful blue sky. And there she is. There she is. There she is. See, those trees are the hairs on the goddess's body. Feel them. Feel the trees, the wind pulsating through the trees. Try to make some good loving with the trees. If we need to cut the trees, we gotta plant alternative solutions. Gotta plant some more. Because yes, we need the farmers and the truckers and the grocery store clerks and the warehouse lovers. And the butchers and the bakers. Priestess Hannah loves you, loves you, loves you. I love you, construction workers. I love you, farmers. I love you, warehouse workers. I love you, dock workers, grocery store clerks, butchers, bakers, pilots, bus drivers, cleaning workers, firefighters, daycare workers, nurses and doctors, sanitation workers, all the general workers of the collective North American civilization. Yours truly, Priestess Hannah. I love you. And yes, temple of the goddesses, east, west, north, south. And don't have a temple as the many of churches of the Nazarene. But maybe it's time to say the word goddess and for the dancing goddess army. Show me some dance moves. It doesn't matter if you cannot dance. You can bop your head left and right and left and roundabout. Left, just like this and that. We'll consider that dancing. You can be a member of the dancing goddess army. You can just do like this or just clap. You can just clap. You can just clap, 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 clap. Or you can just snap, 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 snap. The fingers you can trap, 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 trap. Yeah, they try to trap. Yeah, they try to trap, 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 trap. I am perfect, I get dirty, dirty, dirty. But I get clean, royal, lofty. Hygiene is important. So is that a mystery? So yesterday was feeling the moon, and full moon it is now, full moon special Sabbath. And when you look at the moon, when you gaze at the moon, what are the feelings that we get? Maybe none. When we feel nature, do we feel nature? Do we connect with nature? More, less more than with others. Less, sometimes more than others. Sometimes when the wind blows in the trees and try to inspire and meditate on this planet we call Earth, Mother Nature, many names, a goddess, planet Earth, Gaia, many names, many cultures, spiritual mystic traditions. I pronounce the name of the name so I be thundered upon. I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy, not worthy to pronounce. I have the holiest name of the goddess, or even the brother who dances with her brother, the sun. What is the sun's name? The sun now covers the brother of the goddess, coast to coast, east to west, and all that light and life and heat is covering all Canada, all United States of America, all of Mexico, all of Guatemala, all of Ecuador, all of Costa Rica, Panama, El Salvador, Chile, Peru, Uruguay, Paraguay, Argentina, Brazil, all Central, South, and North America. Light and life, it's 12, exactly 12, exactly noon, exactly noon, exactly noon. And the light and life and heat of the sun now covers all east, west, north, south, Canada, all the way to Brazil. So all these countries, the brother of the goddess, with whom she dances to make, create, and produce all fruits, vegetables, and legumes, which is the motto of the dancing goddess army. All fruits, vegetables, and legumes are made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with her brother sun. All fruits, vegetables, and legumes are made by the brother and the goddess, siblings by that dance. All the fruits, vegetables, and legumes are made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with the brothers. Our brothers and sisters, farmers, harvest them. So on this full moon feast, celebrate with food, with milk, with coffee, with the things of the body as a mode of worship and praise by consuming. I got grapes, my favorite leftover grapes. Got grapes, my leftover grapes I got. So grapes, the favorite fruit. Fruits of the goddess are grapes, bananas, all the fruits, all the nuts. The coffee beans are made, created, and produced from the black fertile earth with the golden rays of the sun that the brother sheds on her, the sister, the siblings, whose goddess emblem, the moon, the moon, the moon. Maybe it's the eye of the goddess, the moon. Or the sun and the moon are the eye of the goddess. Are they not? Why do you always say God and not the goddess? Well, I got a goddess it to balance, equalize the scales. And it's also the action that's required. Because the fruits are there, but our brothers and sisters, farmers, which I thank, love you, kiss you, hug you, love you, kiss you, hug you, love you, kiss you, hug you. They harvest those fruits by which we build, maintain, or upgrade civilization. Because we build, we maintain, and we upgrade this civilization, hopefully maintain and upgrade. And to reach harmony between civilization and nature, we will need some brain and some muscles. Some brain and some muscles, some brain and some muscles. Some dancing and some arting and some cleaning. Some cleaning, and education to do better, recycling and compost. And non-sectarian, non-dogmatic. Yeah, can accept the principles of the Dancing Goddess Army and even not use the name Dancing Goddess Army, but use International Integrated Dance League, the IIDL, I'm calling the creation ASAP. East, west, north, south. You can dance with this, just doing with your hair like this. You can dance by shaking your head, shaking your head. Dance. Meditation of the dance. Remembering that Bible called the Old Testament, called the Torah. The dance of Miriam. I was there in a past life, incarnated as an ancient Israelite, ancient Israel in ancient Egypt, ancient Egyptian, course. Ancient Egyptian and Israelites. Of course, the I was present at the marriage of Joseph and Asenath. Joseph and Asenath. Joseph and Asenath. Who was, of course, an Egyptian, and the name is the name of of a goddess. The name of a goddess. Lost in translation. Lost in translation. Lost in translation. Lost across nations. Lost in translation. And many mistranslations have been. I'm gonna give a sacred revelation. At the Temple of Solomon, they were not concubines and wives. They were priestesses of the goddess. They were not his concubines, nor his wives, the 700 concubines and wives that was there in a past life as a priestess of the goddess in the Temple of Solomon. They were not concubines and wives. Those women were priestesses of the goddess. If you want to read an interesting book, it's called The Hebrew Goddess by Raphael Patai. It's called The Hebrew Goddess by Raphael Patai. It's called The Hebrew Goddess by Raphael Patai. Mistranslation. So whether we like it or not, or we acknowledge it, or how we connect as pieces of dust, I am smaller than a hair on the goddess's body, which is looking at those trees on the mountain yesterday. I said, hey, look at all these hairs on the goddess's body, how small, tiny I am. She's all around. Whether we feel acknowledged or how we connect in dimensions, or we say God, God, God. Okay, fine. I'm non-sectarian, non-denominational. You can join the Dancing Goddess Army, but as the International Integrated Dancing, and support the pleasure and purpose of the Dancing Goddess Army to be for environmental education and action, to dance and go dancing while cleaning, and encouraging people to recycle better, compost better, and to move towards a post-COVID system of economic, financial, commercial, political, social, geographical, geopolitical, and philosophical system for pleasure and purpose, and use all that we have as well, technologies, and the skills. Thank you, love you, kiss you, IT workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, IT workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, IT workers. Don't hack me, spy on me, because I do say some rap for goddess, black, white, and brown, and rainbow, yep. For the goddess, rainbow, black, and white, and purple, yep. For the goddess, rap, rainbow, black, and white, and purple, rap, with some red, scarlet. And yes, RCMP, Stingray, don't hug the smartphones or the Wi-Fi, evil twin. Because I did watch some adult movies earlier this morning and late last night, but only during the Sabbath, and Priestess of the Goddess is not without fault, but for my willingly living allies and armies, say wash with soap. Time to wash the hands with soap. It's time to wash your hands with some soap. Please increase in hygiene in public. Okay? It's time to wash your hands with soap. With some soap and water, please, huh? Wash your hands with soap and water, yeah. Bring it low. LOW, bring it low. Put on a show. Put on a show for the goddess. We're the temple, we're the artists. They say God, but never goddess. Kanye, best listen to this bitch. Yo, dismiss. God, dismissed. God, you're dismissed. Jesus, you're dismissed. Jesus, you are dismissed. Jesus, you are dismissed. Thank you. Thanks. The moon was so beautiful yesterday, full, and it's gonna be full again today. So excited, gonna go moon gazing. Maybe who knows? Just gonna carpe diem every day. Life is short. If I make the last video I make, I'm gonna say goddess, goddess, and that name I did say it, goddess. I didn't pronounce the names because there are many in different tongues, all languages, all languages, all languages. How we say sun, trees, black, fertile earth, water, food, all these languages. And the goddess is the trees on the body. Feel her presence and power. Goddess, the mountains, the billions of trees, and the sun on the throne, and she's on the throne, and I'm a piece of dust. Circle, circle, circle of love and life and light. Circle, circle of love and light and life and love and joy. Circle of light, life, healing, life and light and joy. And we'll enjoy some more of this milk. Thank you, love you, kiss you, cows. For this milk, the cow who provided this milk. Kiss the cows. Kiss the farmers' hands and the truckers and the butchers and the bakers. Ah, I'm gonna put some more coffee. You can dance and say goddess 7 times while I'm at it. You can dance and say goddess 7 times while I'm at it. Goddess bless kiss. Goddess would a bless his. Hear the music. Can you hear the music? Hear the music. Hear the music. The music of Mother Nature. East, west, north, south. Hear the trees with a wind. Hear the trees with a wind. Hear the wind with a kiss. Hear the wind with a kiss. Hear the bless with a hiss. Hiss, hear the wind. Feel the love, feel the love, love, love. As the new energies of love are unleashed in balance with love is action. Please, please, please wash your hands with soap and water. In the public, disinfect, wash your hands with soap. Hear the wind? Priestess of the goddess bless. Sing a song for the bless. Is that what you're concerned about? Priestess of the goddess fights on battles. You can put boxing gloves on, one on one. You can dance tango, one on one. Fight my own battles, baby. One on one, anywhere, anytime. We can rap freestyle battle, baby. We can rock, rap. We can put down gloves on, one on one. Anywhere, any place, and anytime. Anywhere, anytime, any place. Whether you be the Pope, or the Prime Minister, or the President, or the CEO of a corporation. Put you on a leash for world peace. Doggies, woof woof woof. Doggies gotta be put on a leash sometimes. That's what you gotta do. Priestess of the goddess, lion tamer. See the lion in the jungle, they be barking at me. As long as you don't bark at me, honey, too much. We're good. Feel the moon. Feel the fullness of the moon. Try to do, if you get the opportunity across North America, you feel it, look at it, and try to feel it. And you look at it, and it's full, in its full glory. You see the beautiful yellow, the yellow golden. It was so big yesterday. Stood there on Mount Vernon, did a chant. I was like, wow. It's just beautiful. Hear the music, the wind in the trees, the birds singing, please. Hear Mother Nature. Feel Mother Nature. And heal her. You feel Mother Nature. You heal Mother Nature. Hear. Hear the music of the birds chirping. Hear the music of the birds singing. Hear the music of the love swinging. Hear the music of the love loving. Hear the music of the trees. Hear the music of the birds, please. Hear the music on this full moon breeze. You see this full moon energies, how intense they can be. And there's of course the psychological dimension. So that on a full moon we're more XYZ, more moody, more upset, more angry. That's why I do encourage more dancing and more pleasurable activities. Double it, triple it. Take a longer bath. Instead of a 1 hour, double it, 2 hours. Instead of a half an hour, 1 hour. Do double, triple more physical activity and things for pleasure. Like take a bath or give a massage or dance, 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 get a hug, 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 or whatever. Eating, dancing, listening to music, doing XYZ activities in different directions, different loves, different XYZ. And try to say the word goddess. See how does it come on your lips? Goddess G-O-D-D-S-S. How does it come on your lips? And try to, if you can see the moon today, maybe say goddess, goddess, goddess. And do a circle. Do 3 times a circle with your hands. Goddess, 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 goddess. Goddess, 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 goddess. Goddess, goddess, goddess. God is blessed, God is blessed, blessed, blessed. G-O-D-D-E says how many books? God has got many books. Many in the pyramids on the script looks. In the pyramids you can look. Scripted hieroglyphs, yep, sunrises, sunsets, books. And sunrises and sunsets books. And sunrises and sunsets books. I'm a man and I'm a woman, look. I'm a man and I'm a woman androgynous. You just gotta look, you just gotta look. Androgynous and hey, look, some men and some women look. With androgynous, the priestess of the goddess blessed on this full moon less. Where the goddess at, everywhere around it, you just gotta look. Facts. Where the goddess at, everybody, everywhere. Just gotta look. Trees are the hairs on the body. Body goddess is this planet Earth, aka Mother Nature, the greatest artist and scientist. And how many birds are flying in the sky? Millions, billions, trillions. Birds. How many trees? Millions, billions, trillions. In Hawk Island, Montreal, there's millions of trees, bigger, taller, smaller. How's the river going? The vein of the goddess's body. The vein on the goddess's body circulates. The vein on the goddess's body circulates and powers this electricity. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, workers, past, present, and future of Hydro-Quebec. I'm doing this and I've been doing this video with clean, renewable energy. Those 63 dams were built with brains and muscle. Those 63 dams were built with brains and muscle. Thank you, past, present, and future workers of Hydro-Quebec. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, tickle maybe. So like tickles, they'll say, no, 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 I don't like that. Love you, kiss you, hug you, workers past, present, and future of Hydro-Quebec, to whom thanks I'm doing this video. Clean, renewable, zero pollution, zero emission energy. And it's clean, zero pollution, zero emission energy, this video that I'm doing for the goddess, utilizing modern technologies. And today, full moon blessings to all my willing, loving allies and armies. Love, love, love. Admit, we're dealing with, we got prejudices, we got lusts, we got hidden fears. Some are afraid of my tiny little spiders. Some are afraid of my tiny little, some are afraid of my tiny little spiders. And it should be not fear that guides us as we go towards ensuring and securing freedom, because freedom is a double-edged sword with my tiny hands, tiny feet, tiny clit. No, too heavy for me to lift that sword of freedom by my solo. Maybe my sister can help, maybe in a duo we can lift it, but maybe she can lift it by herself. For sure she can lift it by herself, for sure she can lift it by herself. Freedom is a new thing under the sun. Freedom is a new thing under the sun. Freedom is rather a new thing under the sun. So for world peace, and we gotta channel the aggression, and we gotta channel the anger. Again, thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you. Wrap it up with some incense. Thank you, love you, kiss you, workers of Hydro Quebec, past, present, and future, and of course in the past, and the present and the future, the past, the present, and the future. Workers who built 63 dams across this province. They be forcing their laughter, ha ha ha. Forced laughter, sounds too forced. Sounds too fake. They don't say God is. Love is the law. Love on the will. Do what thou wilt. Shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love on the will. Do what thou wilt. Shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love on the will. Do what thou wilt. Shall be the whole of the law. Thank you, goddess. Thank you, goddess. Thank you, goddess. A goddess dancing with a bird and sun. Powerful goddess. Powerful goddess. Powerful goddess. In her name, code 156. Code 156. 156 code.